Hello and welcome to Break the Empire. This is a sandbox and permadeath roguelike experience where you basically try to break the empire. If you want to check out the game, there is a link in the description. Let's start a new game and actually have a look at some of the characters that we have available here. We have 6 characters to choose from. We have Cain, the cult leader. He can mind control enemies and turn them to his, well, to become his cultists, basically. Then you have Bernie, the fire imp, who, well, makes everything burn, as you might expect. Then you have the necromancer, who can raise undead. And then we have Blizzy Mukaisa, who is indeed immune to ice and uses ice spells. Then we have Krager, the geomancer, who has 20% physical protection. Then we have Drunko, the satyr, who has 33% protection from blunt damage. And they all have different abilities. They all have massive amounts of different abilities, and the build options are actually kind of crazy. So we're going to start with Cain here. I think that sounds pretty cool. Let's do it. And I'd like to think of him more as Deckard Cain. Yes, I very much like to see that. Yeah, well, kind of. Yeah, anyway, what we're going to do is we're going to auto-attack closest here. And all we're going to do is just mind control him. There we go. We mind controlled him. Isn't that great? And then we're going to mind control this guy too. There we go. Get him as well. And we're going to hopefully be able to get a couple more. There we go. There's another one. And we can have 8 minions. We can have 8 minions total. Let's try and get the archer tower. There we go. We got whoever was in the archer tower mind controlled, which is wonderful. And then we can try to get some more of them. There we go. Yes, yes. And I'm basically just playing around having these minions available, and you can see here, look at what I'm able to do here. I even have the dog. I even mind control the dog, which is hilarious. So that dog is now my cultist for a little bit of time, and we are now going to continuously try to get people to join us. We can even get the named. The named character is even mine. Oh, no, don't get killed now. Oh, dear. Oh, no. Yeah, no. Cain is dead. Yes, Cain is dead, as you could see right there. Oh, dearie me. Well, that wasn't very good, was it? Okay, let's play as a different character. Why not? Let's play as a different character. Then I can actually show you a little bit more of the game. I am a little bit better at playing Bernie, I gotta say. I feel like he's much more my style, just because he generally means a little bit of business. Yes, he means a little bit of business, and he's going to be a lot easier for me to play because he relies less on minions. And minions, for me personally, they can be extremely strong. Just bear that in mind. They can be extremely powerful. However, I personally really like the fact that Bernie just has these crazy damage over time effects. You can have something like that as well with Cain, and probably with a number of others as well. But I've only very kind of more extensively played Bernie than anyone else, just because he's kind of my character, because he's moving fast. I like fast movement speed characters, mostly because then I can stay away from enemies, and it's a lot easier for us to avoid damage. And that's kind of the point. As you can see, the enemies are literally running into my flames at the moment, and they're dying. They are killing themselves by running into my flames, which is absolutely fantastic. So this is your main level up screen. So you can see here, I can obviously bring this up at any time by pressing C, or you can click on this little character pane in the top left there. Otherwise, what we can do is we can now choose what we want. Well, I'm going to be going for mana recovery here. I think that's probably going to be the greatest thing that we can go for. We can also summon friendly flames here, which are indeed minions that will help us out. But I actually personally don't really want that. I would prefer to go for fireball, so that's what we're going to do. We're going to go for fireball, and then we're probably going to, let's see, all applied burning lasts 1 second longer per rank. Yep, I think that sounds pretty cool. Let's do that, and then we will just continue onward, and let's set the attack type here. So we are going to go for auto attack closest, or deadliest. Closest, I guess. Doesn't really matter either way. Oh, massive damage, massive damage. You see that? Yep, the fireball. Oh, it's amazing. And that's the reason why I wanted so much mana recovery. Even though I've only put 2 points in it, you know. We only have 2 points in it, so it's not really going to be super crazy. The local militia has arrived. Oh, well, they just got fireballed. Yep, they just got fireballed once again. Oh, yeah, they're dead. Oh, they are getting absolutely murdered. Absolutely murdered, which is exactly what we want. Okay, let's get another fireball right there, and let's see. Let's see. Let's go for Fire Starter as well. Fire Starter is going to be very nice for us. Maybe it's going to help us out a little bit more. I haven't really used Fire Starter that much with previous runs, but it's fun to try out, right? It's fun to try out stuff. Okay, how do I actually get over here? Because I can't go over the... I can't go over the water. I can destroy stuff though, can't I? Yes. Okay, so we can... Yeah, we can push into certain objects to destroy them. So you can see here that I can technically do something like this, where I can destroy actual pieces of the environment. Now, it is going to take me quite a bit of time to get there, unfortunately. This is the funny thing. Bernie's obviously not exactly a physical character. If you choose a more physical character, then you're probably going to have an easier time of getting through a thing like this. I actually wonder, can I use any spell to do this? No, I don't think so. Alright, so we made it all the way through, and now we're just going to murder everything. Yes, we're just going to murder everything with our fireball. I'm almost out of mana, actually, which is hilarious. You know, that's exactly what happens when you have fireball. And I'm actually wondering what we should go for otherwise. Let's go for Phoenix Flames. I think that sounds pretty fun. And then we could also do something like Leap of Flames if we wanted to have a movement ability, which means that he leap phases, damaging all foes in his path while ignoring any obstacles. At each tile, there is a chance to set the ground on fire. That could be really useful, actually, so let's take that. Why not? Because that means that I can use that anytime I want to be able to pretty much like phase through things. I actually wonder if I can use it to go over here. Yep, as you can see, you can use it to get over obstacles like that, which is actually insanely good. So... definitely something to consider, you know, definitely something to consider if you want to be able to do that instead of having to go through the mountain, because I obviously had to go through the mountain because I didn't have the wonderful movement ability just yet, but that's absolutely fine. Now, I am looking for the mayor. There is a mayor in every single town, or at the very least at the beginning, because I haven't really, spoilers, I haven't really gotten that far in this game because I am actually kind of bad at it, even though I love it. And I say to myself, oh yeah, you know what, I just want to play another one. I want to do another run over and over again because I want to try something different. You know, that's the thing that this game has. It does that thing, you know? It does that thing where it's very addictive. And it just goes, what about if you chose this next time? And I feel like that's very interesting, you know. I like that. I like that a great deal. Anyway, let's make our way down here. We might... No? No. Okay. Oh, interesting. Okay, I'm actually kind of surprised. Yeah, as you can see, there is also a population counter at the top of the screen as well, so it basically tells you how many enemies are remaining. But technically, we are the evildoer, so I suppose we should kind of call them how many victims we have left. You know, how many how many of those guys we have to deal with. Wait a minute. There might be some people in the northeast of this map, so I will be making my way over there. Obviously, we are doing some pretty considerable damage with Fireball at the moment, so I don't really need to worry about that too much. But I would like to, as I say, find the mayor. The mayor has a massive amount of experience coming our way, at least I hope so. I think I do have, yes, I do have a couple of things that I can spec into here, so that's exactly what we're going to do. And, yeah, we'll do Firestarter. I think that sounds pretty fun. And what's really cool, by the way, is that if you stand in fire and you have a certain ability, you can literally heal yourself as Bernie. So, yeah, there is also that. And otherwise, I am actually... Oh, no, 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 I'm gonna die. I'm running, I'm out of here. Gotta be careful, gotta be careful, gotta be careful, gotta be careful. That's the funny thing. That's the thing. You could die really, really fast in this game, like I just said, because we do have permadeath. Permadeath is very much a thing. And let's actually increase our healing a little bit, and let's try to heal ourselves. There we go. Firewalker is indeed the thing, and this is going to heal us. If I stand on this fire here for a little bit of time, it is going to heal me for 1 HP every second per rank, right? Per rank. So if you have 5 points in it, it's 5 HP per second, which is actually quite considerable. Anyway, there we go. Let's be a little bit careful. You know, you've got to play a little bit strategically. There we go. There we go. Careful. Careful. Technically, you could just run around and use the lowest level spell, but what fun is that? Huh? What fun is that? To not use Fireball. You have to use Fireball at least sometimes. Okay, so what else do we have here? All AoE will cover 10% more area, more damage. As you can see, increase all spells damage power effect by 10%. All spells cost less mana. Gain 5% overall armor. Loads of things. Loads of things. I think what we're going to do is literally just go for more mana recovery, and we'll go for some more regeneration there. Let's go for another rank in Fireball. And all I really need to do, to be honest, is just kind of chill. Just kind of wait here for a little bit of time, because that's all I really need to do, right? Just need to wait here, and then just do some damage with my Fireball. Boom, he's dead. These guys just literally just die. There's only 9 left of them as well, which is very, very funny. Because I've never actually done that before. I've always moved on to the next area. Oh, there's the mayor. Oh, no, never mind. That's the Agreeable Blacksmith. Hello, Agreeable Blacksmith. Okay, you might have a bit of an issue on your hands, sir. I'm not entirely sure if he will, but yes, it seems like he's gonna have an issue. Okay. Yeah, he used some massive ability on us right there, but I managed to not dodge it, and I just took it in the face. That sounds like a good plan, doesn't it? I have a bad feeling that if this guy actually manages to get into range of me, that we are probably going to end up dying relatively quickly. So I'm trying to stay far away from him and just kind of using our damage over time abilities. And there we go, we did it. We defeated a blacksmith. Very nice. Okay, so there's only 3 enemies remaining. And what did he drop? What was that? Aha! Heroic Essence! It provided us with an additional universal skill point. So what should we spec into? Well, I think we should probably spec into more damage a little bit now as well. I think that sounds pretty fun. There we go. Alright, so there's only 2 enemies remaining, and I actually have no idea where they are, so I am just going to go to the next level. There we go. Okay, the Spellbound Glade of Danklinia. Okay, so this is actually going to be extremely difficult. I've almost always died coming into this area. And I'm not sure why, but I always die playing in this particular level. I don't know why that is, but I think the enemies are just really, really strong here. And they do tend to be the kind of enemies that swarm you really, really fast. And the militia is now upon us. Oh dear. This is bad. Hello. Run away. Run. Okay, this might be a problem. Okay, we might have an issue here, especially considering my mana is not doing very well. Okay, I need to not get stopped by these guys. Okay, I'm gonna go for some movement speed right now. I'll go for some movement speed. That should probably be kind of useful for us. And then we'll do this. Okay, be a bit careful, be a bit careful. I'm gonna use my little speed function. Try to get away a little bit. We can actually do so much damage by just kiting them through our fire as well, as you can see right there. Kiting them through fire really makes a huge difference. We have another universal skill point, which is really, really good. And also, just because of the passive that I took just now, I am gaining mana by running through fire, which is hilarious. So let's just continue doing this. There we go. I technically could have spent some points in a summoning magic for us, which might have actually made sense. Technically I could do it. Okay, fine, let's do it. And now we can summon these things. I'm not sure. Summon at player. There we go. We summoned a friendly flame, as you could see, and then it just ran into the opponent. I'm not sure if that is intended. Yeah, it seems to literally just be like a... Oh, no. He is actually... No. I thought they were like self-destructing enemies or something like that. But no, they are actually intended to do this, which is not self-destruct, but they're just getting murdered by the big mushroom before they can really do too much. But that's okay. That's okay, because look at how much they're actually doing for us right now. They are actually providing us with a significant amount of damage absorption. They're absorbing all the damage that this guy is dishing out, and boom. There's the victory. Look at that. A victory. Fantastic. And we also gained this. What's this? Consume cobble to gain +5 health. Okay. Not entirely sure if I'm convinced about that. I'm not a terribly big fan of interacting with things like this, especially considering I don't actually even need the, I don't even need the HP right now. But anyway, let's explore around a little bit. But as you could no doubt tell, this zone is completely different from the previous one, and definitely is very dangerous. It's very, very dangerous indeed. Let's just go for another one of these. Nice little fireball there. And oh, no. Oh, wait a minute. Did I literally just almost die? Yes. As you can tell, I literally just almost died very, very quickly here. I'm just going to stand in these flames right now just to gain my HP back. Because I do have quite a lot of regeneration that way. And we're just going to use my fireball here. Let's just be very, very careful, because I can die very fast. You see exactly what's going on with that. Super, super hardcore amounts of damage that can be done. I'm not even entirely sure what even does that damage, but yeah, it is very, very possible for them to kill me very quickly. So I am going to be more careful now. Okay, careful. There we go, kill that. Okay, let's see. Okay, yeah, we should probably... Oh, what is this? Old Stumpy? Oh, no. Hello. Alright, I'm gonna go down there and see what Old Stumpy wants. He probably wants to die. He's gonna be very, very difficult for us, isn't he? Yeah, he's using these roots. I think I probably have to kill these, don't I? Yeah. Oh, wow. He's got 2,400 HP. That is absolutely hilarious. Okay, well, we are actually gaining mana, so, I mean, we're doing pretty well, considering I'm almost always out of mana, which is not exactly great. But if all I can do is just set things on fire, then I am pretty happy with that. That's all I really need to do after all, isn't it? I mean, look at how much damage he's taking right now. He's taking like 1 damage every 0.1 seconds or something like that because of all the flames around him. So that is making a big difference. And we can maybe get more by standing in the fire ourselves, because obviously we do have Ashwalker, which does provide us with mana every single time. So that is pretty cool. Let me see. I do have something here. Is there something else that I can do? I could maybe do this. 5% less mana cost? I mean, I think that's probably not going to do much, to be honest, but I guess we might as well try it, right? We might as well try it, because what do we have to lose, right? What do we have to lose? So these all have 150. We're now doing about 100 with Fireball, which is quite nice, actually, but unfortunately Fireball is costing us a lot. So, do these roots actually do anything? Is it actually good for me to do something with these roots, or should I just leave it? And should I just focus on killing him? Because it feels to me like I should probably just focus on killing him rather than the roots. But there's a bunch of people spawning out of here as well, which does indeed give us experience. I don't think the roots give us experience, do they? No, I don't think so. Okay. Well, this is going to be interesting. I don't know how much do you think we're going to get for this guy? It's probably not going to be that much. Or it's going to be 2 billion. No, it probably won't be 2 billion, let's face it. It'll probably be, I'm going to guess it will be 500. No, it can't be 500 experience, because we've got 740 right now. It's going to have to be a lot more than that, right? Okay, I'm going to guess 2,000 experience. I think it'll probably be 2,000 experience, right? Let's just hope, huh? Let's just cross our fingers and hope that that is indeed the case, because if it is, then that's great, and I'm very much pleased that I spent the time killing this, but I'm still a little bit worried, because these guys, look at how much damage! Look at how much damage this thing can actually do, and it slows you dramatically as well, by the way, when it does that. Okay, let's just, yeah, there we go, nice hit. Okay, we can maybe kill this. Or maybe not. There we go. He's finally dead. Yeah, 1250. Okay, so I wasn't actually correct, but it did give us a skill point, so that's nice. And let's see, what do we want to go for? That's the question. I think what we'll do is we'll go for some more mana cost reduction, and we will be increasing our fire elementals. I think our fire elementals could be really, really strong if we just continue to level them up. So that's exactly what we're gonna do. I think that sounds good. And then we also have this. What's this? Projectile wildfire. Okay. Put that on fireball, I guess. Yeah, sure. Why not? Okay, where do we go? Where do we go? Over here? Oh, wait. No. I actually got this. Oh, yes. Mana recovery. Thank you. Oh, yes. I could definitely use that. That's extremely useful. Okay, yeah. No. Now we're starting to actually, if you pardon the expression, cook with gas. Yes, we're starting to cook with gas right now, because we are indeed now powering ourselves up dramatically. And funnily enough, look at my mana regen. My mana regen, when we're not actually firing anything, is insanely fast, but we just use so much mana. It's actually crazy. That just goes to show that maybe what we should do is literally go forward, go close to things, and then just run away really, really quickly, because then we can regenerate and then go back in. What's this? To use the Hell Forge. And then go into my inventory. Items can be reforged here to create new random ones. Right-click on an item in your inventory and prepare it for the Hellforge. Okay, what about this one? Chance of no item, 37%. Alright, potency is not a guarantee, only an increased chance for better items. Okay. Okay, what do we get? +5. Oh, that's pretty nice. Oh, that's much better than what we had before. Alright, yeah, I'm happy with that. Okay. That's great. That's a nice benefit right there. Okay, I have a bad feeling that I'm probably going to end up dying in the next zone, so just bear that in mind. However, now that we have that new item, we're getting 5 mana from every single kill, which, in my opinion, is actually kind of insane, because if we kill, 10 things, that's 5,000 mana. Obviously, I'm joking, but, what I'm saying is, it's a lot of mana, right? So that's pretty good, because that's what we need, That's the only thing limiting us from doing massive damage. Just mana costs. So let's actually go to the side of the map now, and we're going to go to the Dwarven Mine of Staladodo. These are all randomized names, by the way. And the maps are all randomized to a certain degree as well. Okay, so let me actually... oh, I can go this way. Alright. Yeah, so let's go this way. And these are all dwarves. So this is going to be interesting. I'm not a terribly big fan of dwarves. Oh, wait. You can actually push them... Oh, you can push them into the abyss, as it were. You can actually push them into the abyss. That is actually kind of insane. I did not realize that you could do that, but that's very, very cool. Yeah, that is very, very cool, actually. Anyway, let me just run away, as you can see right here. If I just run away a little bit, then look at my mana. It immediately just pops right back up. Obviously, if I summon things, it is indeed gonna cost something to, you know, get those back. But, you know, I feel like I think that's pretty cool. Maybe what I should do, though, is, I mean, I am going to continue getting, you know, spell cost reduction. I think that is probably going to be the play here. It may be a good idea. Wait, what's this? Release flames around Bernie, which spreads out and strikes all close enough. Damage is not affected by distance. What about rain of fire? Releases 12 projectiles over an area. Every additional rank adds an extra projectile. The question is that any good? I guess we will try it out, shall we? Yep, let's try it out. Let's go for this. There we go. And what is this? Okay, let's do auto attack deadliest. There we go. Okay, so that's going to be done. I mean, I don't have enough. I don't have enough mana for this. I do not have enough mana for this. Not in a million years, actually. Not in a million years do I have enough mana. So, yeah, this is actually quite funny because I am now just basically running around trying to get mana as much as I possibly can. Actually, you know what? That just says to me that maybe what I should have done was gone for maximum mana capacity. That might have been the secret here for us. That might have been the way to go, but it doesn't matter because we are indeed going to be killing that guy. There we go. That was a giant dwarf. And wait a minute. What else do we have here? Do you think I can actually achieve victory here without dying? Oh, no. Don't get hit. Don't get hit. Okay, I almost called it. Okay, let's be a little bit careful here. All right, more mana reduction. Let's take Ring of Fire. Why not? I think that sounds pretty fun. And then we'll just only direct key use. Oh, really? Wait a minute. Are you serious? Does it really do that much damage? How much damage does this? Oh, I'm gonna die if I am not careful. I am literally gonna die if I'm not careful. Okay, let's be very, very careful. Oh no, hello. That's another giant dwarf right there. Okay, that's very bad. Hello there, sir. Okay, I would not like to deal with this fellow. Oh no, don't get hit. Okay, we shouldn't have too many issues. Yep, there we go. Leveled up. Nice, nice, nice. Okay, more of this, more of this. Let's go for some more friendly flames. We'll go for this. So it lasts even longer. I mean, technically the burning I think probably should have been my priority the entire time, to be honest. I think being able to make people burn for 10 additional seconds, I think that probably makes much more sense than any of the other passives for us. Even though, to be fair, I do think that the healing and the mana regeneration and all that wonderful stuff when, you know, standing in a flame, I think that's pretty cool. And generally, I would definitely say that it's probably going to be more useful than anything else. But there you go. We did actually manage to achieve victory here. Surprisingly enough, what did we get? +4 mana from kills. Okay, well that doesn't really help me that much. What does this actually do? Projectile wild repeat ×1. I don't know what that means. Yeah, I don't know what that means. I assume it has maybe it has a percentage chance to cast again? Maybe? I don't know. Maybe that's the point. Anyway, they only have 25 people left, so we should have a pretty simple time here, as long as I don't run in and get myself killed. And the cool thing is, if I just stay at the entrance here and just fire fireballs at them, then it's actually really doable. We don't need to really worry that much about our mana. Unfortunately, this guy is a boar rider. Oh dear. Oh no. Well, this is bad news, isn't it? This is bad news for me. Destructible environments are such a cool addition as well to the game, because you can fundamentally just change how. Look at what he did. Look at that guy. He just went through the environment completely. That was crazy. That was amazing. I love that. That's exactly my point. That is so incredibly fun. Alright, so what we're going to have to do is we have to be a little bit careful here, because this guy obviously is definitely meaning quite a bit of business, and if he does try to charge at us once again, I might want to try and lure him into one of these areas here. Maybe this area over here, potentially. Because this is indeed a void zone. So technically if he falls in here... Oh, no, maybe it's impossible for him to fall in. It might be impossible. We are getting slowed right now. But he is on fire like no one's business. So we should have a pretty easy time of finishing him off. There's only 100 HP remaining. And there he goes. 2,000 experience. Nice. Okay, now we can get 2 more of these. We can get some more summons. We can get Firestarter, I guess. I have no idea. I just want to be able to create fire right below us. I think that sounds really, really strong, actually. Let's do that. There we go. Kill that guy. We've got this guy. Shifty Torball. Yes. Let us murder your Shifty Torball. That sounds like a good plan, and indeed my minions are now actually quite strong, because I have been speccing into them, so they do seem to be doing a pretty nice amount of damage too. Okay, so this is indeed the final dwarf, and there it is. I have completely and utterly murdered every single one of them, and everyone is thanking me. Anyway, proceed to Fireham. Yes, okay, this is going to be a problem. Wait a minute. We're immune to fire, aren't we? Alright, here we go, let's do this. Okay, I have no idea what we're facing, but it appears as though we're facing clerics of some kind, and they are using holy spells against me. Well, that's probably not going to work out too well, is it? Or maybe it is. I went too close to the tower. That's what happened right there. See? An arrow killed. Well, should I say... An arrow from a tower killed me. Yeah, there you go. Alright, so that is indeed Break the Empire. And we managed to make it all the way to... well, I actually have no idea where we made it to. I think we made it to this one. We made it to the 4th level, actually, I think. Yeah, we made it to the 4th level, which is actually really quite surprising. As I said to you before, I actually never made it past the 2nd. Which is hilarious, because that just goes to show how much things can change if you try something different. And there you go. It's a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun. There is a link in the description if you want to check it out. I thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time.